Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Somebody in front of a fan. That shit making this shit loud.
Establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. You were telling me this yesterday. It's exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember
Yo, he did used to be like that. Snore a lot.
GMs in the league has told me repeatedly, it's a big man's game. And it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
What that got to do with us?
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that
you
last
going to
run.
a cookout. What that got to do with us?
Goff going to hand it to Gurley. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
We're good.
Now Goff. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 30. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on 3rd down. They did.
Big-time pickup for them.
Because it was defense. It was all defense.
Play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I'll take my shot at the end zone. Because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. Makes it a lot tougher.
That's what it's about. It's about defense. You got to play some fucking defense.
Take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance count.
That's not what you wanted to see.
Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. On 1st down, it's Gurley. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first. Back to throw, Goff. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. So on 4th down, here comes Greg Zuerlein to try and get 3 for the Rams. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. And Zuerlein's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle, right? No big plays given up, no balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like
Come
that
on.
one?
What does that mean? Break out just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complimentary football. But, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Here's Elliott. The former Charger All-Pro Eric Weddle on the stop.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he's a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
On 2nd and 9, Prescott. And he's got Ezekiel Elliott. Call it a gain of 5, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the 1st. It's a pickup of 3, but it brings up what will be an interesting 4th and 1.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the 2nd quarter.
Would have been a decently long field goal, 51 yards from here, but instead they're going to go for it. They'll run it with Elliott. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the 1st down. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They'll try the sweep with Elliott. There's the stiff arm. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down at the 21 or 22. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy 1st down.
Let's go.
A 1st down carry by Elliott. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. 10th carry now for Elliott. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
3rd and long for Prescott. Dancing to his left. He may try and run for this. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th.
Well, partner, nothing comes open here, so he decides to escape out of there, and he doesn't pick up a 1st down, but he does gain additional yardage to set up a possible field goal attempt if they decide to go that route.
And Forbath will put this one through, and they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. Well, maybe a little bit of an anxious moment there as that ball got closer and closer, but it does curl in.
Yeah, actually did a little bit of a slow dance there with the left upright, didn't it? But had just enough space, as you said, for it to curl in.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22.
Because it's got the accelerated clock on. The accelerated clock, that should be fucking your games up.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Just a lone field goal for them so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2.
Man.
Reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. He's letting it fly for Cooks. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
What's that?
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's
into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Eric Weddle. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. That had disaster written all over. You've got a right-handed quarterback, a rolling left, and throwing it pretty far downfield.
It's really difficult to do, to try and get your body twisted around into the proper position and get anything on the ball as you heave it downfield. And that's what it actually turns into, a heave. And that's not really a good throw, is it?
Not good, and we saw the result. And he will go down. The Cowboys sack. Off the edge, it's Tyrone Crawford with a sack. Defensive end gets in there that time. They were in a 4-3. What's the responsibility of the ends versus the tackles there, Charles?
Well, most of the time when you talk about the ends, they're your pass rushers. They're the guys that you turn loose to try and get to the guy who's going to throw the football. The tackles, usually more of the run-stuffing variety. But the way this game is advanced, you're wanting a little bit of everything out of all of your guys. But let's just go ahead and break it down and make it simple. The guy who's the right defensive end versus a right-handed quarterback, that's the blind side. He's going after the quarterback. He's going to put him on the ground.
So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. From the 50, it's gone.
Come on, look. They let this nigga man get right underneath the ball. Fuck out of here.
Man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 29-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Goff throwing again. Going to throw deep for the end zone.
Fuck! No, he holding this shit out, my man.
And Xavier Woods with a pick. And a short return.
My man couldn't even go on the slant.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. He's going to let it go again.
Oh!
It's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Oh, that was mine.
Right there in coverage to knock it away. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Looking to throw. Prescott. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
That's it for the 1st half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Hey, is Cass still in here? I seen Cass get back online.
We resume action here in
yeah, man, what's up?
3.
Yo, call Poe phone and tell this nigga to come kick Big Dog out.
In the end zone.
Hold on.
And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. It'll go as a gain of 7 on
third and inches, though.
A third and inches.
Come on,
situation.
this nigga just tackled me way across the.
They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. Able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 16 yards is the pickup there and a first down for L.A. Obviously an important run to avoid the 3 and out on your own side of the field.
Shows a lot of faith in that offensive unit, doesn't it? That you want to run the ball in that situation. Pick up the first down. Also helps out your defensive guys a little bit, too. Allows them to get at least one more series of downs in order to get some rest. They tried to
just talking about this fucking game and how they shit ass, too. Me and Big Dog early.
Those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy
What you
territory. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
It don't be that because I get tired of playing 2K. I need something else to play. Like, I don't be understanding how they do this shit. Like, they be fucking the game up.
Goff turns and gives to Gurley. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
So on the heels of the run by Todd Gurley, another 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
10 yards, but it's 2nd and inches.
A friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
They run. It's Gurley.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
A good job defensively there on Gurley as they hold him to only a yard. It's 2nd down. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll try the air now with Goff. Going for it all. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw, unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
Hold on.
Throwing on 3rd. Goff. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. DeMarcus Lawrence able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
And that's his 2nd sack of the game, but this player
You can't when a nigga playing defense to stop your bombs away.
Coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
Zerline's kick is up and through. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So a decent drive there to start the 3rd quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still get electrified. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Elliott. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
You know, it's become cliche, but we have seen it and observed it. When runners have days like what we're seeing right now, they often take their offensive linemen out for steaks afterwards, don't they? They don't go buy them dinner. But after a play like that, they might reduce it, might go to the corner and just grab a hot dog or 2, huh?
Hey, I mean, they've still been blocking for him well in this game. They don't get one mulligan up front.
Okay, so what we're saying then is we're going petite filet instead of porterhouse.
8 ounce. 8 ounce is good.
All right, just checking.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Prescott. Flushed out right, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Marching in for the sack, Michael Brockers.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Here's Natson. Call it a 48-yard punt. Give them 9, though, on the return. And the Rams will go on offense here for the 1st and 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And after the field goal last time, see what can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
They will come up on a 1st and 5 following the encroachment penalty. Following the penalty, it's Gurley. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. The tackle by Robert Quinn. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
That's not what happened. That's not what happened, Shay.
Back to the workhorse today. It's Gurley. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Well, partner, I guess sometimes it's just a matter of philosophy. Some say run until they absolutely stop you, and others say, well, when you think they're about to stop you, fool them a little bit. I guess they should have tried to fool them on that play.
The Rams on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be 3rd and 6. Here's Goff.
What the fuck?
That will be incomplete.
Oh my God, yo, why you just fucked my whole shit up?
Might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter.
Come on, man. Damn, he wide the fuck open. How you overthrow this nigga like that? That fucking ball went nowhere near him.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Goff and his guys not coming off the field. They're going for this. Here we go on 4th. Goff. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around.
I can't even fucking see down this end of the fucking field.
And the Cowboys defense is going to get him the football back. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake,
make him go back inside.
Does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet.
Bring that ass here, boy.
Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with
a third and about 4. I knew what side you was going to. You switched it to the other side.
I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence and playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
This is Elliott, and he's taken down at the 43.
My man got fucking stuck, man, coming around that fucking corner.
They get the first.
Man, be on some shit, man.
Medium winds up being a good one.
Check 54. Check three. Watch safety Greenman. Safety's Greenman.
Oh, shit.
They'll run on first down. Elliott. And a good burst there. Gets him 7 up to midfield.
I hear you.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads. Bowled over a few people. Look at that one. Right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters. No reason to lighten up now.
Because the accelerated clock, show.
They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3.
Turn up.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott.
Come on, man. That's bullshit right there.
20.
Come on, man. Everybody get picked up. Get the fuck out of here. And I knew it was a run.
Yardage there, 37 yards.
I knew it was a run.
Deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 9 yards on the pickup there as they'll be left with 3rd and 1. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard.
Watch the slant.
They go to Elliott again. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down.
Get the fuck out of here. That's bullshit, man. Get the fuck out of here. That's bullshit.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. They come out here in the eye. It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage.
That's because the fucking, what's the name, runs down so fast.
They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. They'll run with Elliott, and he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Ezekiel Elliott, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further.
Well, that was absolutely ideal for them, wasn't it? Trying to salt this game away. I think one of my kids just graduated in the amount of time they had the football. That was absolutely impressive.
Everybody wants those salt away the game drives. What makes them successful?
He ain't talked the whole game. This bum ass nigga ain't say nothing the whole game till he knew he had to win. That ain't what somebody that's supposed to be good would do.
Not taking negative plays, and that way you're able to run.
You ain't say shit all game. Shut your bum ass up. Hey, show, Zai, Cass, Frank, y'all ain't hear this nigga say 2 fucking words.
The Rams offense at the line.
Shut your bum ass up, nigga. Shut your bum ass up.
And that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
Man, shut your bum ass up. Now you want to talk. I ain't going to bed, nigga. I ain't going to bed. Look, when the game give you some bullshit. When the game give you some bullshit, hey, it is what it is.
On first down, gone. And Woods has it complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
They're still looking for their first touchdown of the game, and for a second, I thought they had it right there.
Looking on the sideline, it's finally good to see nods of approval as a welcome sign of life that this offense needed. From the red zone now, gone. He gets it to Cooks. Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining.
Frank, you know how fast this shit go out.
Already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. One last throw here for gone. And that's complete to Cooks.
Oh my God! Yo, this is bullshit. This nigga just tackled me in the end zone.
So this one will.
This nigga just tackled me in the end zone.
And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter.
Do y'all see the replay? The nigga just tackled me in the end zone.
For the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that.
Man, I'm not trying to hear that shit you talking. My whole fucking body is in the end zone, nigga.
The way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football, all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cowboys.
Yo, this nigga is so fucking ass, yo. He's so ass. He's so ass, yo. You so ass. You so ass. No, you the whole ass. You didn't talk. Twine. This is my whole point, Twine, why you can't talk shit during the game? You talk shit when you knew you had the game won. When I was in strike, listen, no, fuck out of here, nigga. I'm not trying to hear that shit. I'm not trying to hear that shit. We both talk shit before the game. But you wasn't talking. You wasn't talking until you knew you had the game won. Don't do that nut ass shit. Real niggas that talk that shit, you would have been talking shit the whole game, but you knew I was in striking distance, and that's why your bum ass ain't say nothing. When the score was 6-10, motherfucker, what are you talking about? You just touchdown. Come on now. You got in the end zone one time until they just made my man just do that, and the one you got, they made my man fall over each other. Fuck out of here. I'm not trying to hear that. I'm running for the man, and he trip over another nigga. Come on now. I ain't trying to hear that shit. That Gerber baby shit is played the fuck out. I keep telling you that. You got to come up with something better, my nigga.